What is going on, everybody? This is Jemo back again, bringing you some hardcore TDM on the map Precinct. And as you saw, I ended up skipping right ahead, going to the first area that I like to hold down whenever I'm camping this map. Now, I've already showed or brought to you guys a video on how I camp this map, playing domination, and so I'm pretty much approaching it the same way. So this video is not so much about how I camp it. This video is for those that are having a hard time getting to their score streaks. So I'm going to show you a setup that I use to be able to get to my score streaks quick. There are times that I may be struggling and barely miss my score streaks, whether it may be by 25 points, an assist kill, a capture, or for whatever the reason may be. You may be playing in a sweaty lobby and they're making it difficult for me to get into my score streaks. So this is pretty much the setup that I like getting into. So again, this is for those that are struggling to barely get their score streaks, or if you're brand new to the game. So what I like to use is the FTL phase shift with perception, because that will help me save my life, just like it did right there. In case I'm in any kind of trouble, it's going to help you stay alive. So that's the first thing that I like to use. The second thing that I like to do is pick a main score streak that you would like to get, whether it may be Scorchers, the Shock Sentry, a Warden, Thor, or the Apex, the high score streak. So pick one main score streak that you want to get to. Now, here's a key thing that I like to use with my score streaks. I like getting the UAV and the counter UAV. Now, as most of you know, most of my content that I bring to you guys is hardcore, hardcore gameplay. So you may wonder, why do I want a counter UAV when there is no minimap, unless the enemy calls in a UAV? Well, the reason that I use the UAV and the counter UAV, the UAV not only to show the minimap, but for the assist points. Same thing with the counter UAV. It's not so much to block an enemy's UAV, even if they're not running a UAV. The counter UAV, anytime there's a kill going on from any of your teammates, you're getting those assist points. So between a combination of those two things, that's going to help get to whatever score streak or main score streak you chose. So now that I'm getting those assist points from the UAV and the counter UAV, here's the final piece to the puzzle. I like using the Titan Warden. Now, I've mentioned this weapon before, back in the beginning of December, I believe it was, camping retaliation, I believe was the video. So I first mentioned that on that video about this weapon, but I don't believe I told you guys why I like using it. Every kill that you get with this weapon, you get an additional 10% score towards your score streaks. So you're getting those assist points from the score streaks that I mentioned, and that extra 10% score that you get from using this weapon. So with a combination of all those three things, as you can see, I was able to get to my Warden pretty much with very, very little effort. So once again, this is the combination that I like using. Now, this is the first setup that I like using for my Titan. An Elo sight with grip, quick draw, a cryo mine, ghost, blind eye, hardline, and hardwire. This is one that I like to use when I'm in sweaty lobbies, in case the enemy starts calling in, like wardens or shock sentries or stuff like that. So this is my sweaty lobby class setup. Now this one is almost the same, but instead of blind eye, I'm using cold-blooded. So this one is pretty much mainly for when I'm going to be moving around. If I plan on rushing more, this is pretty much the setup that I'll be using, which is why I'm using dead silence as well instead of hardwired. Oh, and with a suppressor as well. But that's it. This is pretty much what I do when I want to get to my score streaks easier. I hope you found this helpful. As you saw, with very little effort with the setup, I was able to get to my score streaks and went 27-2. Now stay tuned to find out who this week's winner is for the $10 PSN card. Okay, here we are, ready to find out who this week's winner is for the $10 PSN card. As you saw, everybody that left a comment on last week's video their name is in this week's random name picker. Well, everybody except Dash, he ended up winning last week. So just as a reminder, whoever wins will not be eligible to be entered in next week's final drawing for the last $10 PSN card, and that's only to give everybody else an opportunity to win. So without wasting much of your time, let's go ahead and find out who this week's winner is. And the winner is Jimmy Dean. Congratulations, you won this week's $10 PSN card. Now you can get yourself those COD points, be able to get a nice weapon. Not just joking, I'm not really promoting COD points though, but you can buy them if you want. So anyways, congratulations. Thanks everybody for participating. Like, once again, don't forget to leave a comment so you can be entered in next week's drawing. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all soon.